What is going on, YouTube? This is Vice speaking, and welcome back to some more Octopath Traveler, man. In the last episode, we started Primrose's story. Primrose's story is one of, if not, to be honest, my favorite story out of all 8 characters, man. It's so much backstory, so much lore, so much depth, so many layers, man, and I'm so excited to dive into this first chapter, man. In this episode, we follow the left-hand man. Let's get straight to it. We have one objective and one objective only. And Primrose will not be deterred. See, look. You will bring the woman I need, won't you now? Look, I knew he was in cahoots with him. I literally knew it. Competent help is so hard to come by these days. Whatever is a man to do? I can assure you, my lord, I am doing all that I can. Helganish, we are friends, are we not? Friends take care of one another, yes? They do not disappoint each other.
Yes!
I will do everything in my power. I saw a fine dancing girl in the tavern. I would rather like such a girl for my own. Wow. So it is as I thought. Helganish knows him.
Listen to me.
Bring the woman to the place marked on this map. And Helganish, try not to keep me waiting.
Yes!
But of course, my lord. That map. Ooh. Oh, that was close. Wow. Man, she's dipping after him. And so I must pursue the foul crow. Don't get involved. This is my problem, not yours. But I suppose you're free to do as you wish. Come on already, if you're coming. Primrose has joined the party. And I'm so excited to debut her in combat. But first things first, I want to make sure she is properly armored. I don't know. Properly equipped, maybe. Now, if I recall correctly, Primrose uses daggers. And I think that's it. Well, no other weapons on here, at least. Now, Primrose is very interesting because, as you will see, she is, at this point, the only source of shadow-type magic that we could possibly find at this point. So, I'm not sure if I want to get the Arcane Knife, which is really good for attack, but also gives a massive bonus to her elemental attack, or get the Piercing Dagger, which is much more useful as far as physical attack, but also adds some evasion. Now, as far as prices go, the Arcane Knife, I mean, it I don't know, though. It's like, yeah, but that's way too expensive, though, right? Like, there's no way I can spend that much money. Okay. I should note this. Eventually, certain characters are going to go all in on evasion. And you guys are going to see there are some really amazing equipment pieces that are going to play into evasion. So we'll get to a point where certain characters are going to be evading like every single move. But I don't think we're to that point yet, just because we cannot find or afford most of those evasion type equipment pieces. So for now, I'm actually going to get the Arcane Knife because I know for a fact she's going to be casting a lot of shadow magic. So I'll get one of those. And I will equip it immediately. Oh my goodness, my left ear just started ringing like crazy. That was weird. Whoa, and it just faded out. That happens every now and then. Does that happen to you guys? Like, it's super rare, but man, when it happens, that just scared the heck out of me. Now, another thing, actually, I don't have accessories on majority of my characters, and I definitely don't have 2 on many of them. So I meant to start doing this a little bit ago, but I really do need to start looking into accessories. This protective earring is actually really solid. It adds 10 to both defenses, and at a price of 360 currency, whatever that is. So I'm gonna get 4, just to be safe with it. Now look at this. Like, this adds 14 elemental attack, so even more elemental attack. That's really good. In fact, I'm surprised that's so cheap. It literally is better. It increases every single one of Cyrus's stats, at least out of the ones that apply here. So I'm gonna get this for Cyrus and Primrose. Okay, it turns out the old coins are actually really good for selling. They sell for 1,500, and I have 2 of them, so that's 3,000. That's really good. We can get rid of the spear. That's not good. And the dagger. Now, is this not the hand axe that the boss dropped? So I'm really surprised this does such pitiful damage. That's actually, yeah, it is, because I have 2 of them. That is really surprising. That is weird. Wow. I thought that thing was actually good. I didn't know it was that poor. I'm gonna get 1 more round shield, just so I have 1 for each party member. And another thing that you guys will actually be seeing in the future is a strategy that I like to use is that I won't buy like 8 pieces of equipment. I will only buy 4, and whatever party members are not currently in the party, whenever we get more than 4 party members, I will just strip them completely of all their equipment, because I don't mind putting it all back on. In fact, there's a really useful button when you're in the equipment menu, and I believe it's like optimize, and it'll automatically put all the best equipment that you could possibly have. But obviously you can take control of that and do it yourself if you want to, because sometimes it won't do what you want it to do. So last but not least, I noticed that this Saintly Tiara adds SP, and it increases every one of Cyrus's stats, so this is a no-brainer as far as Cyrus and Primrose if I could afford it, but I'm gonna see if I can sell some things to get enough money to put 1 on Primrose as well. Alright, so instead, I noticed that I had an extra circlet, so I think I'm just gonna put that on Primrose, and I urgently need a piece of armor for Olberg, so I'm gonna get this bronze vest for him. And with that, I think we are good. I really, really do. As far as weapons go, I think I'm fine with what I've got, except this spear, but there's no way we're gonna be able to afford that. The war spear, however, would be actually good for Olberg, and I think I might get that for him actually. All right, so with that, I think we are totally good at this point. Now I'm trying to think. If I'm not mistaken, Primrose's path action allows her to bring people into battle with her if you want to. So I'm gonna look around for a bit, see if I want to do that with anybody, but otherwise I'm just gonna cut to when I'm done. Okay, so I just failed 4 60% scrutinizes just to let you know how evil this game can be sometimes. So I'm just gonna proceed. I don't even want to try it at this point. I forget what happens though when you completely ruin your reputation. Goodness. I'm gonna have to look that up and let you guys know, because I don't want you to be in the dark. No. Yeah, we're doing good. We are doing good. There's a save here. And this is a really interesting location we're in right now. Feeling great. Nice. You're going to want to be very thorough in this place. There's a lot of well-hidden chests. In fact, you can see one at the top left right there. And a bunch of new enemies here. Let's see. Shadow weakness. Expect at least a decent amount of shadow weaknesses, just because this is the place where you pick Primrose up. So I don't know if I've said that before, but the place you pick somebody up, the enemies around that area will usually have a lot of weaknesses that are similar to the offenses that that person can use. So Primrose in combat, as I told you guys already, she can use shadow magic, which is going to be really, really useful because it's quite rare, I guess. Now, along with that, the other thing that Primrose is really good at is being another type of support character. I would say maybe a little bit different than Tressa, as Primrose's main gimmick is that she has several dances she can perform that are used to increase the various stats of your party members. So, and they can be really, really useful, like Lion Dance. Physical attacks more powerful for 2 turns. Imagine applying Lion Dance to Olberg and having Olberg do like an abide. Like he's gonna be hitting incredibly hard after that. So just to give you a glimpse into what Primrose can do. Now, she only uses daggers as a weapon, at least from what I can see. So that kind of explains why I wasn't sure about her other weapon, because she doesn't have one. I'm gonna go Moonlight Waltz, and actually I forgot. Oh, this is the one that only hits 1 foe. Dang. I'll actually have her Lion Dance Olberg.
The Lion Dance.
Beautiful animations as always, man. This game is something else when it comes to visuals. And that really sucks. That I would have preferred not happened. Let's do that. No weaknesses, man. 3 damage. Get that out of here. We will see if he can hit a level slash.
Cut you down.
Dang.
What is the logical course of
Now we have Cyrus. Let's do Icewind.
ice? Pierce them through.
I am ready.
And I'll have her Moonlight Waltz. That one, let's break it. It's Olberg again. What are these guys actually? Assassin Bugs and Killer Bug. Man. Try to take this one out. Nice. Cyrus can just attack.
Let's do this.
And we'll have Tressa. What do I think this thing is weak to? Spears? Dang. Yeah, let's go sword. Cool, nice.
I am ready.
And she can just hit with a dagger. Good stuff. Cyrus, just attack. I don't feel like using the SP. Tressa, I guess give me some money. Nice, 102, I'll take it. Not the biggest payday, but it's something. Dang it, man. Oh, this thing is just holding on. Okay. Well, you're not going to hold on for much longer.
Time to close up shop.
Beautiful level ups. Primrose shoots up to level 3, straight past level 2 into level 3. You'll see that happening more often as we gain more and more party members, just because the enemies get stronger, so they give more experience. So whenever a party member is level 1, they're just going to level up that much faster. And one thing I don't think I've done yet, I will show you guys my equipment here, just in case you were wondering what I am using and sort of what pieces of equipment I'm utilizing. And I'm also doing this because I actually do need to go in and apply all these accessories. So I'm going to give everybody a protective earring. That should be extremely helpful. And Cyrus specifically, just because he is a spellcaster, he's going to get this stimulating earring, which gives 10 SP. Very, very useful. As you can see, along with that accessory and his equipment, he's up past 100 SP now, so really, really good. Alright, so I did a tiny bit of changing up, so this is the final equipment for all the party members. Alrighty, let's get back to it. I saw this chest up here, so I'm gonna grab it. Shadow Soulstone, that's really nice. We have one here, plum, good stuff. We got one of those merchant people. Yeah, I'm doing fine.
May I have this dance?
More bats that we have not seen before, and some really interesting looking elemental. What is that? A light wisp. Okay. I did not know that was what the light wisps looked like. Dang it, that's the other thing I was meaning to do, is do my JP, because I know I probably have a really good amount on all of my party members. Dang it. I'll do it after this fight, because I know for a fact that somebody has enough for some new skills.
I
So
am ready.
I'll do a Moonlight Waltz on this thing. Yeah, those shadow attacks look so cool. Are these guys weak to wind or not? They are not. Okay. Cyrus, we can pop off here. I think they might be weak to lightning. Dang it. Oof. Ooh. That was a nice skill there. But this level slash should put them in their place. Man, it's so satisfying when
I'm
you
ready.
wind up like a super beefy looking attack and put BP into it and you break several enemies with it. Oh my gosh, that's just like the best feeling. For some reason she's like attacking really weak with that dagger, but it's probably because it's increasing her elemental attack and not as much as her or more than her physical attack. You guys have to be weak to something here. Man.
Thus ends your lesson.
Primrose up to level 4. Good stuff. Super tucked away chest here. And it's an empowering earring, and that sounds pretty dang decent. What does that do? Max HP plus 50. Who am I gonna... You know what? Probably Olberg, actually. But he already has 612. Actually, Primrose probably needs it more. Give it to her. And now, goodness gracious, learn skills. Okay, so Cyrus is good for a while, actually. But, of course, Tressa can... Tressa's ready to learn one more. Donate BP is really good, and I might get that one. I'm not getting hired help. I'm probably going to do that last. Or sidestep last. Rest is the only other thing I would think to get. And... Rest actually would be really good for her. But Donate BP is just so useful for the entire party, so... And now, Tressa got endless items. I guess I can look at that real quick. Endless items, if I remember, is pretty cool. When she uses... when a character with that skill uses an item, there's a 25% chance the item will not be consumed. Obviously, it just never hurts to have that on. Now, I don't use many items, and obviously the chances are even lower that you're going to specifically use them with Tressa. But if you intentionally use lots of items with a person with that skill, then it could be beneficial. Now, here's Olberg. He has probably 2 skills he can get. I really should have been checking on this. Cross Strike is really good for a nice strong single target sword attack, and I really do like that one. Insight could also be really good if you've got a party member at low health to try and get them to focus on Olberg because he obviously has the most HP. Like random honking outside. Do you guys see what I mean? Like, I don't know what else I could tell you. All I can do is show you these examples as they happen. I'm gonna get Cross Strike for 1. Stout Wall is good. I'm actually gonna do Insight for now. And he's got Cover. Cover's really good from what I can remember. Yeah, this is the one I was actually talking about earlier, I think. Olberg, goodness gracious. Olberg will absorb single targeted damage for allies who are near death. He will literally move and go to block them if they are going to be targeted when they have extremely low health. It can literally save a party member's life. So this is a great skill, especially on somebody who has so much HP. Olberg is one of the best people to utilize that skill by far. Now finally, Primrose. To be honest, I do like getting the multi-targeting attacks first. Like if a character starts with a single targeting elemental attack, but they have one that targets multiple people, I do often get that one at ASAP because it's just easily the most useful. But here are all her different dances that she can get, and they're all super useful. Increasing speed, that's one of the less useful ones in my opinion. But this one increases physical defense. elemental attack, Peacock Strut, is really, really good if you pair it with certain people. But for now, I am going to get Night Ode. And we're good. Everyone's on 500 except for Primrose. So yeah, I think we'll be good for a while. Now I'm going to restore our SP a little bit. And I'm going to make a beeline. I mean, look how cool that looks, bro. That is one of the coolest looking skills. Man. Gotta save here. Southern Sunshade Sands. So we've made our way out.
He's going to get away. I won't let that happen.
And where might you be off to, kitten?
Master.
Whatever are you doing here at this hour?
Funny you should ask. A worthless little stray, this one. But she was kind enough to help me catch a rat.
Oh my gosh.
Yusufa!
Prim, I'm sorry.
She was quite intent on keeping her mouth shut, but my boys helped her get it open. It seems I was too lenient with the girl. I won't make that mistake again.
No! Yusufa!
That was the most needless death. Are you kidding me? Is she dead though? Wow.
Prim, I've never heard you shout so.
What? This is no time to...
Right. Like what?
Prim, we're friends, aren't we?
Yes, Yusufa. We are.
What?
I was sold to this place as a child.
Absolutely beautiful piece right here. Oh my gosh.
Everyone was so cruel, so miserable. I thought I'd never make any friends. It was lonely having no one. But you were different. Always standing tall, proud. No matter how hard it is. Looking at you, it gave me strength.
Yusufa.
Tell me, Prim, were we friends?
Yes, Yusufa. You were my friend.
Why did she say you were like she's already dead?
I'm so happy. Not alone.
Is it finally over? I must say, at least her last performance had some life.
Yo.
If she'd shown that sort of potential earlier, I might have kept her on longer.
Enough.
What was that?
danced enough for you. This was the last night that I belonged to you.
Oh, was it now? So some wheels do turn in that pretty little head of yours. Here I thought it a waste as empty as the desert.
I saw you for the foul swine you are the first time I laid eyes on you.
You would take that tone with me? You're nothing but a stupid whore! You would have died on the street if not for me!
You have given me nothing.
Here it is, bro. Here it is. That character theme.
I have always danced on my own 2 feet. I have always chosen where I step.
Who do you think you're speaking to, whore?
Oh, see, now I'm that W word. Now yeah, that, okay. All right.
These years. The jeers, the beatings, the dishonor, I endured it all. All for this day. The day that man appeared before me. I need your stage no longer. I dance for myself now.
Primrose. You forget yourself, little kitten. But I understand. This is just your little show, yes? You wanted to see your master frown. Fine. Very well. You've had your fun. That naughty mouth of yours belongs to me. Put it where it belongs, and if you please me to my satisfaction, I will overlook your impertinence.
Master, go pleasure yourself.
There it is, bro. There it is. And that is the tie severed.
Wrong answer, kitten. You know what I do with cats that bite, don't you? I put them down, just like that one.
This is the character theme. And we're about to hear that transition, man. Oh my gosh.
It's a shame, Primrose. You were always my favorite.
Oh gosh, wait a minute. Recording's at 35 minutes. Oh no. Do I do it to you guys? Do I really give you that evil of a cliffhanger? Guys, I might have to. Oh no! 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 Oh, this is evil right now, but we're at 35 minutes. Like, if I do this boss fight, I'm gonna give you guys a 45-minute episode. I guarantee it. So I have to, guys. I have to. I don't want to. I've never had this happen before. It just snuck up on me. I wasn't looking at the dang. Oh, no. Guys, listen. I'm sorry, but it's about to pop off, and I'm gonna have to make you wait until tomorrow or the day after, whenever the next episode comes out, man. I'm so sorry. I didn't see it coming. But we gotta do what we gotta do, man. I hope that means that you guys stick around and stay tuned, because we're gonna put it to Helganish, all right? We've had enough. The tie is severed. The bond is cut. We're through. He didn't have to do that to Yusufa, and he didn't have to put Primrose through what he's been putting her through for the past however many years, bro. So we get redemption in the next episode. All right, you better be there with me. If you did enjoy, you can always give it a like. If you did not, you can dislike, and tell me what I can do to improve these episodes in the comments, man. With all of that said, I have been Vice, and this has been Octopath Traveler. I'm gonna let this cliffhanger ruin you guys' day, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, I'm out of here, man.